Language, in its broadest sense, is a complex system of communication utilized by a particular community or country, encompassing spoken, written, and signed forms. It serves as a fundamental building block of human interaction, enabling individuals to convey thoughts, emotions, and information across time and space. The evolution of language and writing systems is a testament to humanity's enduring quest to connect, understand, and document the world around us. Language is not merely a tool for everyday conversation. It is the medium through which cultures express their unique identities, values, and histories. It plays a crucial role in the transmission of knowledge, shaping social structures, influencing thought processes, and preserving the collective memory of civilizations. Origins of language. The origins of language trace back to the dawn of humanity, when early humans relied on rudimentary forms of communication to meet their basic needs. Before the advent of spoken language, early humans used a combination of gestures, vocalizations, and body language to convey simple messages and coordinate group activities. These basic communication methods were essential for survival, allowing early humans to share information about food sources, dangers, and social interactions. As Homo sapiens evolved, so did their ability to produce and understand complex sounds. The development of a sophisticated vocal apparatus, including the larynx and vocal cords, along with advanced brain structures, facilitated the emergence of spoken language. This pivotal evolution enabled early humans to articulate a vast array of sounds and construct intricate speech patterns, significantly enhancing their ability to communicate complex ideas and emotions. Several theories have been proposed to explain how language evolved. The bow-wow theory suggests that language began with imitations of natural sounds, such as animal calls and environmental noises. According to this theory, early humans mimicked these sounds to name objects and communicate about their surroundings. The poo-poo theory posits that language originated from spontaneous exclamations, such as cries of pain, surprise, or joy, which eventually evolved into more structured forms of speech. The yo-he-ho theory hypothesizes that language emerged from rhythmic chants and grunts used by early humans during coordinated activities like hunting or building, where synchronization and cooperation were crucial. Lastly, the ta-ta theory proposes that language developed from gestures that mimicked manual activities, with vocalizations gradually taking over as the primary mode of communication. Early writing systems. The advent of writing systems marked a significant milestone in human history, serving a multitude of purposes that extended beyond mere communication. Writing was primarily developed for record-keeping, allowing ancient civilizations to document transactions, track resources, and maintain administrative control. This capability was crucial for the management of burgeoning societies, where the complexities of trade, taxation, and governance necessitated a reliable method of documentation. Additionally, writing played a central role in religious rituals, enabling the transcription of sacred texts, prayers, and ceremonies, thus preserving and standardizing religious practices across generations. Before the development of formal writing systems, many ancient cultures relied on pre-writing systems such as pictograms and ideograms to convey information. Pictograms, simple drawings representing objects or concepts, were used to record basic information and communicate ideas visually. These early symbols were direct representations of their reference, making them universally understandable within a given culture. Ideograms, on the other hand, evolved to represent more abstract ideas and concepts, allowing for the expression of complex thoughts. These pre-writing systems laid the groundwork for the development of more sophisticated writing methods, as societies began to recognize the need for a structured and consistent means of recording and sharing information. The transition from pictograms and ideograms to formal writing systems was a gradual process that reflected the growing complexity and needs of human societies. Sumerian Cuneiform. The origins of Sumerian cuneiform date back to around 3400 BCE in Mesopotamia, making it one of the earliest known writing systems. Developed by the Sumerians, this writing system was initially created to meet the practical needs of record-keeping in their burgeoning society. Cuneiform was extensively used to document economic transactions, such as trade and taxation, providing a reliable method for tracking goods and resources. Over time, its application expanded to include legal codes, historical records, and even literary texts, reflecting the complexity and sophistication of Sumerian civilization. Sumerian cuneiform is characterized by its distinctive wedge-shaped marks, which were made by pressing a reed stylus into soft clay tablets. The angular nature of these impressions resulted from the shape of the stylus, which had a triangular cross-section. These marks were arranged in various patterns to represent different sounds, words, and ideas, making cuneiform a highly versatile and adaptable script. The use of clay tablets ensured the durability of written records, many of which have survived to this day, providing invaluable insights into ancient Mesopotamian life. Egyptian hieroglyphs. Egyptian hieroglyphs emerged around 3200 BCE in ancient Egypt, representing one of the most iconic and enduring writing systems of antiquity. Initially developed for religious and ceremonial purposes, hieroglyphs were prominently used to inscribe sacred texts and monumental inscriptions on temples, tombs, and other significant structures. As the system evolved, its use expanded to include administrative documents, literary works, and a variety of other written materials, reflecting the administrative and cultural needs of ancient Egyptian society. Hieroglyphic writing is characterized by a combination of logographic and alphabetic elements, allowing it to convey a wide range of meanings and sounds. The script comprises intricate symbols representing objects, actions, sounds, and ideas, often rendered with great artistic detail. Hieroglyphs were typically inscribed on stone surfaces, but they were also written on more perishable materials like papyrus and wood, demonstrating the flexibility and adaptability of the script. The enduring legacy of Egyptian hieroglyphs is evident in the vast corpus of inscriptions and texts that have survived, providing a rich historical record of ancient Egypt's religious, cultural, and administrative practices. Chinese characters. Chinese characters, one of the oldest continuously used writing systems in the world, originated around 1200 BCE during the Shang dynasty. This sophisticated system was developed primarily for administrative records and divination purposes, with inscriptions often found on oracle bones used in ritualistic practices. Over time, the usage of Chinese characters expanded significantly to encompass historical texts, literature, and various other forms of written communication, reflecting the cultural and bureaucratic complexity of ancient Chinese society. The defining characteristic of Chinese characters is their logographic nature, where each symbol represents a word or morpheme rather than a phonetic sound. This unique feature allows the script to convey a vast array of meanings through distinct and often complex symbols. Early Chinese characters were inscribed on a variety of materials, including oracle bones, bronze vessels, and bamboo slips, each chosen for its durability and suitability for different types of records. The evolution of Chinese characters has seen them adapt and endure, maintaining their fundamental structure while expanding in number and complexity, thus preserving a continuous literary and historical tradition. Indus Valley Script. The Indus Valley Script emerged around 2600 BCE in the highly advanced Indus Valley Civilization, which spanned present-day Pakistan and northwest India. This script was primarily used for trade and administrative records, suggesting a well-organized society with complex economic interactions. It is also believed that the script may have been used for religious texts or ritualistic purposes, although this remains speculative due to the script's undeciphered status. The Indus Valley script consists of symbols carved on seals, pottery, and tablets, often found in archaeological sites like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These symbols are a mix of pictographic and abstract forms, arranged in sequences that suggest a structured writing system. Despite numerous attempts by scholars, the script remains undeciphered, and its exact linguistic nature is still a subject of debate. The lack of bilingual inscriptions and the brevity of most text samples further complicate efforts to decode it. Nevertheless, the Indus Valley script stands as a testament to the intellectual achievements of one of the world's earliest urban civilizations, hinting at a rich cultural and administrative legacy awaiting full understanding. Maya script. The Maya script, developed around 300 BCE by the Maya civilization, is one of the most sophisticated and fully developed writing systems of pre-Columbian Americas. This script was utilized extensively for recording historical events, astronomical data, and religious texts, reflecting the Mayas' advanced understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and theology. The rich corpus of Maya inscriptions found on stone monuments, codices, and ceramics provides a detailed chronicle of their history, societal structure, and cosmological beliefs. The Maya script features a unique combination of logographic and syllabic symbols, allowing for a highly flexible and expressive form of writing. Each glyph could represent a whole word or a specific syllable, which were often combined to form complex statements and narratives. The inscriptions on stone monuments, known as stelae, often commemorated significant events such as royal births, accessions, and military victories. Codices, the folding books made from bark paper, contained detailed astronomical tables and calendrical information, while ceramics were adorned with scenes of daily life and mythology. The decipherment of the Maya script has provided profound insights into the civilization's sophisticated intellectual and cultural life. Aztec Script. The Aztec script emerged around 1400 CE during the height of the Aztec Empire. This writing system was primarily used for administrative records, tribute lists, and historical narratives, reflecting the bureaucratic and expansionist nature of Aztec society. The extensive use of the script in codices, or painted books, played a crucial role in documenting the empire's governance, tribute system, and significant events, thus preserving the legacy of the Aztec civilization. Aztec writing was characterized by its pictographic and ideographic symbols, which conveyed information through images and abstract signs. Each symbol could represent an object, idea, or sound, often arranged in sequences to tell stories or record data. Codices were crafted from bark paper, meticulously painted with vibrant colors, and served as essential records for the empire's administrators and priests. These documents detailed everything from the tribute owed by conquered regions to elaborate mythological narratives. The pictographic nature of Aztec script made it accessible and functional for a range of administrative and ceremonial purposes, ensuring the effective management and cultural continuity of the Aztec Empire. Greek alphabet. The Greek alphabet, developed around 800 BCE, marks a significant evolution in writing systems, having been derived from the Phoenician alphabet. This adaptation led to the creation of a phonetic alphabet that included distinct symbols for both vowels and consonants, a critical innovation that greatly enhanced the accuracy and versatility of written communication. The Greek alphabet's development played a pivotal role in the transmission of Greek literature, philosophy, science, and historical records, profoundly influencing Western civilization. The versatility of the Greek alphabet is evident in its widespread usage across various mediums, such as papyrus, stone, and pottery. On papyrus, extensive literary works like Homer's epics and philosophical treatises by Plato and Aristotle were meticulously inscribed. Inscriptions on stone, such as those found on monuments and public buildings, recorded significant historical events and decrees, ensuring their preservation for posterity. Pottery, often used for everyday items, bore shorter inscriptions, demonstrating the alphabet's utility in daily life. The Greek alphabet's comprehensive system facilitated the flourishing of Greek culture, enabling the recording and dissemination of a vast body of knowledge that continues to impact modern thought. Latin alphabet. The Latin alphabet, adapted from the Etruscan alphabet around 700 BCE in ancient Rome, laid the foundation for many modern Western alphabets. This adaptation was pivotal for the administrative and cultural development of the Roman Empire, as it provided a standardized method for documenting legal documents, literature, inscriptions, and various forms of governance. The efficiency and adaptability of the Latin alphabet contributed significantly to the administrative coherence and cultural propagation of Roman society. The Latin alphabet's usage spanned a wide array of mediums and purposes. Legal documents and administrative records were meticulously maintained, facilitating the complex governance of the vast Roman Empire. Literature, including works by Virgil, Cicero, and Ovid, was composed and disseminated using this alphabet, contributing to the rich cultural and intellectual heritage of Rome. Inscriptions on stone monuments and public buildings commemorated important events, victories, and legal pronouncements, ensuring their durability and public visibility. The alphabet's structure, consisting of distinct letters for individual sounds, allowed for clear and efficient communication, a feature that has ensured its longevity and widespread adoption in modern Western alphabets. The enduring legacy of the Latin alphabet is evident in its influence on contemporary written languages, underscoring its historical significance and adaptability. Influence of writing systems on civilization. The development of writing systems had a profound impact on administration and governance, enabling the creation and enforcement of laws, taxation systems, and the organization of complex societies. In ancient civilizations, the ability to document legal codes, such as the Code of Hammurabi in Babylon or Roman law, provided a clear framework for societal rules and regulations. This documentation ensured that laws were consistently applied, helping to maintain order and justice. Writing also allowed for detailed record-keeping of taxation, land ownership, and census data, which were crucial for the efficient management of resources and populations. The administrative capability afforded by writing systems enabled the rise of large centralized states and empires, laying the foundation for modern governance structures. Religion and mythology. Writing systems played a vital role in preserving and disseminating religious texts, rituals, and mythological stories. Sacred writings such as the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the Vedas of ancient India, and the Bible in Judeo-Christian traditions were meticulously recorded and transmitted across generations. These texts provided a basis for religious practices, moral codes, and community identity. Writing allowed for the standardization of religious rituals and ceremonies, ensuring their continuity and uniformity across vast regions. The ability to record and share mythological narratives also contributed to the cultural cohesion and shared heritage of ancient civilizations, reinforcing societal values and beliefs through storytelling. Science and literature. The recording of scientific discoveries, mathematical concepts, and literary works was another significant influence of writing systems on civilization. Ancient texts such as Euclid's Elements, Aristotle's Physics, and Hippocrates' medical treatises preserved and propagated scientific knowledge across generations. The documentation of these works enabled scholars to build upon previous discoveries, fostering the advancement of science and technology. Similarly, literature flourished with the advent of writing, allowing for the creation and preservation of epic poems, dramas, and philosophical texts. Works such as Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, the plays of Sophocles, and the philosophical dialogues of Plato have had enduring impacts on culture and thought. Writing facilitated the exchange of ideas and cultural expressions, contributing to the intellectual and artistic richness of civilizations. Trade and communication. Writing systems greatly facilitated long-distance trade and communication, enabling the creation of contracts, trade records, and correspondence between different cultures. Merchants and traders could document transactions, agreements, and inventories, ensuring the accuracy and reliability of trade activities. This record-keeping was essential for the development of complex trade networks, such as the Silk Road, which connected diverse cultures and economies. Writing also allowed for the transmission of messages and diplomatic correspondence, fostering political and economic relationships between distant regions. The ability to communicate in written form helped bridge cultural and linguistic divides, promoting mutual understanding and cooperation. The exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies through written communication contributed to the growth and interconnectedness of ancient civilizations, laying the groundwork for the globalized world we live in today. Evolution and standardization. During the medieval period, the preservation and copying of texts by monks and scribes played a crucial role in the evolution and standardization of language and writing. Monasteries and scriptoria became centers of learning and literacy, where scribes meticulously transcribed religious texts, classical works, and scholarly treatises by hand. This labor-intensive process not only preserved vital knowledge through turbulent times, but also led to the gradual standardization of language and script. Variations in spelling, grammar, and script were harmonized as texts were copied and recopied, contributing to a more uniform written language. The work of these dedicated scribes laid the groundwork for the standardized languages that would emerge in the later centuries. Printing press. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century marked a revolutionary leap in the production and dissemination of written works. This groundbreaking technology enabled the mass production of books and other printed materials, drastically reducing the cost and time required to produce them. The spread of printed works accelerated the standardization of languages and writing systems as texts became more widely accessible and consistent. The printing press also democratized knowledge, allowing a broader audience to access information, literature, and scientific works that were previously confined to the elite. This democratization spurred the Renaissance and the subsequent scientific revolution, transforming society by fostering literacy, education, and intellectual exchange on an unprecedented scale. Modern writing systems. The evolution and adaptation of writing systems continued into the modern era, accommodating new languages, technologies, and modes of communication. The development of typewriters, computers, and digital devices further revolutionized the way writing was produced and shared. With the advent of the internet and digital communication, writing systems have adapted to include new symbols, emojis, and shorthand expressions that cater to the rapid pace and diverse nature of online communication. Globalization has also influenced writing systems, with languages borrowing words and scripts from one another, leading to hybrid forms and new linguistic trends. Today, writing systems continue to evolve, reflecting the dynamic and interconnected world we live in, while maintaining the rich legacy of their historical development.